How are you enjoying working with Lila Cita or the community group?
How I enjoy.
Enjoy working.
For me, it's because it's Western music that we study. It's like you become a part of a particular type of community with a specific background. Whereas Gamelan, you have many people from different backgrounds. They might not be musicians. They do other things, and it's just nice to see them and be part of a musical community that doesn't study it. You know, it's something everyone can do. So that's why I do it. So, and plus because the learning curve is not steep. I mean, you can start off at whatever pace you want, and there's no pressure to get good really fast. You know, everyone can play whichever suits them. So, yeah.
Oh, all right. I'm very interested in how you learned Gamelan in the first instance. How did you know of its existence?
Mine was just purely from university, to be honest. I hadn't really heard of it. Well, actually, they play it to you a bit when you do A-level, don't they?
And
like
secondary.
as one of the. But that sounds awful when they play A-level. I'd never do it. You know, they play some track that just sounds like some dustbin lids, and everyone kind of in my A-level group would joke about it.
It's
And be
probably
like,
not even Gamelan.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's probably not even, you know, and they just so it sounded awful, and then so that maybe even made me a bit wary of it rather than maybe thinking
You don't
I
want to
wanted
be
to do
hitting
it.
pans.
Exactly, and then it sounds, you know, much nicer than that.
We'll
doesn't
replay it.
Yeah. Hopefully.
I was lucky enough to have a really good ethnomusicology teacher in secondary school, and he used to play us a lot because he just liked to go around different countries and introducing us to other types of instruments like India or South America. So yeah, I got to hear it then, but I didn't actually get to play it until I went to City, where ethnomusicology is a really big thing, and that's how I met Andy, and that's how I got into Gamelan properly.
How's that open the doors into Indonesian culture in general? Or has it not?
It has. It's because everyone in the group loves Indonesia, and everyone has been. And the way you guys describe it, it's like one big utopia, and it's like everything's happy. So yeah.
You are going, right?
And the food is good. Yeah.
I heard you're going.
In August. Yeah. For the dance as well.
It's very exciting.
Yeah, and dancing.
Really?
Pujawati and stuff.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Exciting.
I'm gonna be the only male dancer when I come back.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Can I join Lila Biwa? Just nodding.
Absolutely. I need a male dancer.
You need. Of course you need male dancer.
Brilliant.
I'm thinking of their lunch.
Yeah, I think they have to have lunch.
That was really good.
Yeah, thank you so much.
About the community aspect, the social aspect. That's quite interesting. A lot of Japanese love Bali, don't they?
They do. But I can see, I don't know. You
drink.
go there.
And get drunk.
You go there and you just instantly kind of hit by the attraction. I was more into dance. My love was just more dance. As soon as I saw that you dancers dance, thought, wow, that looked really challenging. I wasn't that into music. But
It's like martial arts, isn't it?
then
your
you
dance?
start,
The
yeah,
positions,
it's
the foot positions, they're very stable. Like
No,
horse,
it's
we call them horse dance in
another
Chinese kung fu.
physical
Yeah.
kind of almost impossible movements and things, but you just feel like maybe I can try, or I want to try how it goes. And yeah, many Japanese just get kind of, you know,
Culture shock from another
yeah,
culture.
shock. And no, Bali is one of the most exotic place. It's not the farthest place from Japan. Somehow in my mind, it always felt that Bali is the most exotic place for us or me, even compared to Europe or anywhere farther away. So I was very happy to be able to go from here.
What do you think makes Bali special?
Oh, it's just so beautiful. It's just unbelievably beautiful, and traditional cultures all left. And yeah, some people criticize that it's all kind of revived because of for tourist industry. But still, it's just all the religious music, food, all those ceremonies and all those things just still there in the daily life. Just unbelievable, and it's beautiful, very beautiful island. Yes, food is nice.
Louis, what's the utopia aspect?
Utopia aspect. The fact that everyone's friendly, it seems like more of a, it's
yeah.
like a country that's still natural. You know, it hasn't been kind of technologically too developed, you know, with businesses and things like that.
No.
Not yet.
Not
I mean,
yet.
hopefully not very soon. But I
Not
think,
within your year.
yeah, I think it's unavoidable though, isn't it? Every country has to eventually become like that. But Bali and Indonesia, it seems to be quite still traditional, you know, they hold on to good history, so.
Miraculously avoiding getting too modern
Yeah,
days,
too modern,
you know,
yeah.
too tacky and
Too tacky.
don't know, when you technology, you know, technology takes over, it gets kind of boring.
Yeah,
in a way,
Yeah.
yes.
So is that aspect of the gamelan play that actually attracts you?
To Bali.
The non-technological utopian aspect of gamelan play? I mean, you find it when you come here to practice.
It's cheery, isn't it? It doesn't
Yeah.
make you feel like, if I come in a bit of a grump or I've got a bit of a headache, I kind of feel better at the end of it.
It's better than going to the movies, because the movies you've got to
Anything's
sit
better
down,
than
yeah, I
that.
know, but or going down to the pub to talk, you could
Yeah.
just sit there and make, you know, play music.
It's very, yes.
It's co-independent, is that the word? I don't know, when you have to, it's not an individual thing, you can't do it on your own. You have to,
It's very much like sports,
Yeah.
though, don't you think?
Yeah,
if
'cause
you
can't
like,
do that on your own.
no,
you need lots of
and-
coordination for it.
Yes,
And
very lots of coordination and teamwork, and so it's a bit like coming to, you know, the gym or board game or something without getting sweaty.
Well,
You feel good about it.
yeah. You get big forearms from playing though.
Yeah, yes.
I did.
It is very physical thing.
The girls did.
But you were a dancer before.
No, I wasn't. I just learned as a kind of part of this Lila Cita involvement. But after learning a few years, I realized I'm slightly more musically gifted than as a dancer, and I thought I'd better. And I'm not very good at either, so I'd better stick to one rather than both. Like Elan can do both because she's so gifted.
Elan can do everything.
Yeah.
Elan can do both, and yes, now you wouldn't let her go, right? So some people are gifted in both. Like in Bali, many people are gifted in both dancing and gamelan, but I'd better stick to anything I'm slightly better at. Sadly.
So Louis, the African dancing and the Balinese dancing, is that going to connect somehow in you?
African dancing?
Not dancing, drumming. You
Drumming,
know,
is
it's
it? Oh, sorry.
music,
I thought
not
it was
dancing.
African dancing.
Yeah, I think you
What do you mean?
said it wrong.
You said at the city it was a choice between gamelan and
Yeah.
African
Well, what made me-
dancing, but you said it's drumming.
Drumming,
Yeah, it's drumming. It's
right?
drumming, yeah. What made me pick?
No. I thought you said African dance, so that's why I was trying to link the dance
okay.
aspect
No.
of it. Because you mentioned that you might want to do dancing.
I wanted to dance
Dancing.
the
He's going
Balinese
to Bali
dance.
for a year
That's
doing
the
dance.
first dancing you're going to learn.
He got
Did you do
scholarship.
any other
Paris,
dance
probably.
before?
Learn Barris.
Ah, I see, so Balinese.
As many dances as possible.
You taught me Barris once before, didn't you? No. When you came to City, what did you teach us? Barris.
Because you didn't remember he was there.
Yeah, but
Because
Puja
the
teaches
class.
so many people.
You went to City and taught, that's exciting.
Didn't she teach you?
No, I didn't. Maybe I was
you
skiving
skived.
that day.
Yeah, you were skiving that day. It was the day they told you to take your shoes off. Yeah.
So do you not get involved in the dance aspect?
No, I've never done any dancing. I don't know. I'm not very coordinated. I don't think I'm not sure.
You
very
haven't
good.
tried it.
I've never tried. No. I might be forging myself for a career. Are you going to do
Let
totally
them
dance when you
grab
go?
No, doing both. Yeah. You're going to try and do everything.
Sorry, how long are you
Yeah.
going?
1 year.
You're going.
Plenty of time
Wow.
to do everything.
Yes, you have to. You should.
Interview me in a year.
Oh, yes, exactly. No, so
Different versions.
Yeah, I'll be speaking in another language.
Well, thank you so much. It's very
Oh.
kind of you. Thanks for your time, and I will let you to have lunch now.